Hi there, Flat Cap Chef, and I'm going to show you how to make fried chicken. So what have we got? This is the early stage, and I've got some chicken drumsticks, some chicken thighs, skin still on, and I've got some Greek yogurt. In this case, I've got two 500 mils. They're only about £1.40 each, not expensive. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the Greek yogurt and some lemon. Now, if you've got buttermilk, you can use buttermilk, but if you haven't, then this is a great alternative. The only reason that you do this is because the acid, which is in buttermilk and obviously in lemon, is designed to soften up the chicken to make it much juicier later on. So I'm going to combine my lemon with my yogurt. There we go. Just do it into the pot. Mix it together with my fork. Gloopy, gloopy, gloopy. There we go. And then I'm going to pour it over my chicken. Make sure it's well coated, and I'm going to pop it in the fridge. Now you need to do this for, well, at least half an hour. And the longer you do it, the better. So you can actually do it and leave it overnight in the fridge. And then we'll come back to it and get into the cooking stage. So here we go. I'm just using the same container that the chicken came in. No point in getting anything else dirty. Pour it over. There we go. Mix my chicken around in it. Make sure it's all really well coated. And then I'm going to pop this into the fridge, as I say, and we'll come back to it and take the next step. Okay, Flat Cap Chef here. It's been all day, so I've changed my outfit. So I've now got my chicken that I took out about 35-40 minutes ago to room temperature. I've got some flour. I've basically got 2.5 mugs of flour, about 300 grams of flour. And to that, I'm going to add cayenne pepper. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper and some smoked paprika. I'm going to add, again, 2 good heaped, because I like some flavour, of smoked paprika, and then I'm going to put some salt in here and some pepper, so give my chicken a little piquancy. Got a spoon, mix it all together, and then all I'm going to do is take a piece of my chicken that's coated still in the yogurt. So here's one of the thighs. Now, the key to this is have one hand dry and one hand using the wet material, which is obviously the yogurt covered chicken. Drop it in, give it a good old covering, and you can use a spoon if you want, just to help. And then we'll, using the wet fingers again, take it out, give it a make sure it's really well coated. Now, you can put it back into the yogurt and recoat it if you want a really thick coating. I don't. So I'm going to drop it onto a little plate on the side. I'm going to do the same thing now with one of my drumsticks. Drop it in. Use the dry hand to sprinkle over. And again, okay, and shake it out. And then I'm going to leave this on a plate for about 10 minutes, because that means it will absorb all of the moisture and it will make a much better fry, okay? So I'm going to leave it about 10 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, so now we have some oil here. I've got about a centimetre of oil, and that is at 170. So if you've got a thermometer, that's great. If not, then a little bit of bread, drop it in there. It should take about 25-30 seconds to turn brown, and that should be perfect. For some reason my cooker decided to go a bit mad, but that's okay. And then, so you can see now it's starting to turn brown, which is perfect. And I've got my chicken, which has been sat here for about 10 minutes, so it's properly absorbed. I'm just going to pop them in and I'm going to cook them for about 25-30 minutes. I'm going to keep them turning fairly regularly. So that will be, that's what we want to do. You want to make sure it's on about number 6 here to keep it heated. And we'll turn them regularly over the 25-30 minutes to make sure that they fry evenly. And we'll have some lovely chicken. So I'll just drop this piece in now. You want to drop them in and not have them touching. So if you do them end to end, that means you've got the fat end here, thin end here. Same again here, so thin end there, fat end there. And then I've got a thigh here. We've got one of those in. And leave that cooking for 25-30 minutes. We'll just keep turning them regularly, and then we'll have perfect fried chicken, and we'll check them out in a few 30 minutes time. Okay, so this is now about 15 minutes in, and we can see that our fried chicken is starting to take on the colour that we would expect, and another 15 minutes to go, and then we'll pop it out and have a look. Okay, so it's now had its 30 minutes, as we can hear by the timer. Turn the timer off, and I'm going to take my chicken out, drop it on some kitchen towel, which is what we need to do. And here we have the most beautiful fried chicken. There we go. Leave it on the kitchen towel just for a couple of minutes to drain away, and then you will have the most delicious fried chicken sorted. So if you want more of this, just check the website. It's free to subscribe. Sorry, website or YouTube. It's free to subscribe, and you'll get the notifications of all the recipes as they come, and you can enjoy some delicious fried chicken.